What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Three Pyramids Network with your host, the ignorant, eclectic, mad genius himself. And today we are watching we watching Juice's video, man. He's doing I guess something happened with Adrien Broner. If you don't know who Adrien Broner is, Adrien Broner used to be literally one of the top, I want to say top 5 best boxers a while ago, and he was under Floyd Mayweather's camp. But I honestly don't know what happened. I'm not the biggest boxing fan, but I was an Adrien Broner fan because he was literally, we called him Young Floyd. He was flashy. He had them hands and everything else. But I think like just him going back to his hometown or whatever and getting involved with certain people really messed him up. And you know what I mean, now we're here. But I guess something happened with Adrien Broner. But before we get into the video, hit that like, hit that subscribe, tell a friend, man. Let's do this.
Out here looking bad, and actually watching the stream that he was on is really sad.
Hey, gang. She said she don't want to be touched, gang. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna sock you, kid.
Her name Mariah, though.
I'm finna sock you, though, gang.
But I care about her more than you.
Because you play. No, you don't.
It's crazy because this is a guy who was once a multi-millionaire, a 4-division world champion, damn near household name, and who everybody thought had the potential to be the next Floyd Mayweather.
Not was looking like this at first. It's not was. I said was. So
but he didn't take his opportunity seriously. He wasted his money and blew his prime on partying. And somehow, after losing everything, he ends up linking with this dude, Dean the Great, who at this point is probably best known for getting his face slapped off on stream.
I'm not gonna go run back up.
But this stream with Dean and Broner put Broner in the worst light possible. He looks unhealthy, drunk, is incoherent most of the time. It seems like he needs real help. At a certain point, this stops being entertainment. It just starts being sad.
Let's kiss for the chat. That's crazy. She gonna be a big leave, though.
No, don't say that.
Nah, I don't play with women.
But I'm Jude. Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
I'm 4-time world champion Adrien Broner, man. 4-time world champion Adrien Broner. I don't like doing this, though. 4-time world champion Adrien Broner, professional boxer.
Besides the fact that these girls look super young, it's just weird and kind of sad to see Adrien Broner in this environment where people don't even know who he is. In his mind, he's still AB, the fly, flashy dude in the ring with money, getting girls to brush his hair. But to the rest of the world, especially if you're not in black culture or involved in boxing, people don't know who Adrien Broner is anymore, especially not some young white girls who were probably just becoming teenagers the last time he fought.
Yeah.
No, he ain't lying, though. 4-time.
You follow me?
They don't even, on me, they don't give a fuck.
But it's cool, though. But they all on my though. You hear me?
He really thinks some young white girls is watching boxing. Even if they did watch boxing, even if they watched a fight or went to a fight in the last 5 or 6 years, they still wouldn't know Adrien Broner. The last time he was relevant was when he fought Pacquiao in 2019. And to that point, he looks nothing like he did in his prime. I mean, he's unrecognizable. I ain't know who the fuck that was. True, to them and anybody else that doesn't know Adrien Broner, he's just some old drunk dude that
He looked like you know, if you go to a family reunion or whatever, or like a cookout or something like that, you know, you got your old uncle, you know what I mean? That was the band back in the day in his prime. And you know what I mean, you bring like your little shorty or whatever, and he's trying to spit games to your shorty. It's just like, come on, bro, like it ain't it, B. It ain't it.
Streamer has around for some reason.
Let's kiss for the chat. That's crazy.
I'll kiss the chat. I'll kiss the chat.
To the
Julian, where's the seasoning?
They don't.
Just like
She gonna be a
Oh, look how bad he looks. His skin looks bad. His face is super puffy. If you've ever had alcoholics in your family or close people to you that suffer from alcoholism, this is exactly what they look like. This is why his words are slurring so much. Look at his beer belly. This is Adrien the Problem Broner we're talking about. This man looks rough, unhealthily rough. Like there might be liver problems from alcohol abuse rough. I think Adrien Broner is only like 35, 36. This is just bad look.
just like
She gonna be a leave, though.
No, don't say that.
Lucy's word.
Nah, I don't play with women. All that playing, I don't.
That's low-key scary. That seems like he would put his hands on women because he's like, I don't play with women.
play with women, gang.
You don't play with women, but you just wanted a stranger to give you a kiss on the lips that you don't know on stream in front of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people to see, but then you crash out when a stranger doesn't kiss you.
I'm that. I'm really him, bro. I don't care how beautiful a woman is, none of that, bro. I make my own millions. Don't nobody do a round for me.
This is super sad. Damn.
Don't nobody run a mile for me. None of that. I don't care about a beautiful woman. So if she wanna go, let her go. I'm rich already, gang. I'm me.
This is one of those situations where bro just can't accept the reality of his circumstances. He's no longer him. He's no longer Adrien, the problem Broner, about billions, none of that. Adrien Broner has been broke for a while. I think his last big fight, when was that fight with Pacquiao? 2018, 19? The fight with Pacquiao that he lost was his last big moment in the ring. That was damn near 7 years ago at this point. This might be the saddest I've ever seen in go out in my life. This is some of the grossest work of all time. I agree with that whole entire tweet. Adrien Broner is a grown man. He's a grown man with kids, with a bunch of kids actually. So him letting himself get in this state is bad enough. Any team that he still has around him, allowing him to go online, to go on podcasts, to go on a stream, to embarrass himself for money is just sad. And the people using him for content, when get like this at the function, it's time to dip. Yeah, he's the old Alky dude at the cookout harassing all the young girls that come in. Dean the Great nearly got into it after Adrien Broner took his girl. This just seems like such childish content for a dude Adrien Broner's age and for the accomplishments that he had to be involved in.
What's your name, dude?
Mariah.
Huh?
Mariah.
I care about you.
I'm waiting for you to do something.
But I care about you. No.
Hey, gang. She said she don't want.
Bro, the fact that that's live streamed, one, and then two, he's touching the shorty. I don't think she gave him permission. I could be wrong, but I don't think she gave him permission. But that's not a good look, especially still today. Today's
Let me touch, gang. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna sock you, cuz.
Her name Mariah,
I'm
though.
finna sock you, though, gang.
But I care about her more than you.
Because you play with. No, you don't. No, you don't.
But her name Mariah.
You don't know her name. What's her birthday?
Huh?
What's her birthday?
Bro, this is worse than this is worse than when he was on Cameron's show with, I want to say, Stat Baby was her name, and he was just being like all like super uber aggressive after Cameron checked him a couple times.
Look, let me holler at you, cuz. Look, come here, nigga.
Nothing about that is entertaining or funny. I feel kind of bad for the girl for having this drunk dude all on her. I know his breath don't smell good, like all of that. What I gotta do to get these niggas off my timeline? I think that's how most people feel.
You just gotta lay down, bro.
No, I'm about to go to a hotel.
No, bro. You don't gotta spend no money on that. We chilling. We bought this crib for this whole 48 hours.
For all this bro, you trying to save all the hoes for you.
No, I'm not. Hey, chill, bro. But
My thing is, he knows he's gonna get these clips, and all these are clippable moments that he can make thousands of dollars off of.
Bro, you scaring them away though.
All them hoes, bro.
Why though, bro?
Nah.
Chill. You stop being all
Come together.
okay, but chill.
trying to go in the room
You're
like
being aggressive though, nigga.
I'm getting secondhand embarrassment watching this. Somebody in their 30s who used to be famous, who used to be rich, acting like this on stream, crashing out about girls who look 20, 21, 22, and just embarrassing himself is super sad, man, especially for somebody who had all the potential in the world to be a boxing great, to be a millionaire for life, and to have a great legacy in boxing and beyond. Because as entertaining as Adrien Broner was, especially on the mic, I thought he would have been an announcer. Imagine Adrien Broner getting his shit together with his personality and actually streaming about boxing or boxing events. That would be dope. This is just sad to see a dude that didn't take care of himself, didn't take care of his money, clearly has an addiction, crashing.
He could have literally did what Aiden Ross is doing with I want to say what is his boxing I was about to say undisputed, not undisputed, unrivaled, unmatched or something like that. But yeah, he could have did something like that and like you get a partner with Kick or Twitch or something like that.
And out over 20-year-old girls on stream. I know this is a grown man fully accountable for his actions, how he presents himself, but where are his real friends at to get this man help, to sit him down, to not allow him to embarrass himself online like this? There are so many boxers that have aged out gracefully, whether they just stop boxing or doing commentary, have their own gyms, have their own boxing teams, or doing management. I think Andre Ward is a perfect example of that. Him and Andre Ward might be the same age. Andre Ward is 42 years old. He retired early, way earlier than he should. He was my favorite boxer. I think he retired after he beat Kovalev the second time. But he retired early and does commentary work, helps younger fighters like Shakur Stevenson, and he's just taking care of himself. It is insane to see Adrien Broner go out like this.
I'm sorry. He's down.
I'm gonna suck the shit out your pussy. I'm sucking the shit out your pussy.
Bro, move, bro.
So just drunk sexual harassment at this point, right? On stream.
Bro, you scared? You really scared?
I ain't scared her. That's love going on.
Bro, that's why they want to go home too, bro. Goddamn, you hating now. You hating no game.
If this is your man's and you having a function, like a dude like that would have to be in an Uber so quick, because you ain't gonna mess up the vibe for everybody else if these were just normal circumstances. AB becoming a pot-belly, full-fledged, freaky crackhead will never not be crazy. Gotta stop inviting him over. Ruin the vibes coming around acting like this. That would be true if all of this wasn't streaming content. They're doing this on purpose, knowing Adrien Broner has a problem or enabling him and getting clips off of him.
I want to too. I want to.
Bro, you scared, bro. That's why she want to go home, Kev.
Let her go home. I'm gonna suck that. He's just gonna. He don't want to suck that.
Maybe say what's up to the chat.
Nah, the chat. I'm trying to this. No, no, yeah.
Bro, look, bro. Girl, cuz, let me rock, gang.
Let you rock.
Cuz, straight up. Now you, like, you know you gotta make mad straight up. All the clip farming shit is good, gang, but you doing too much, my nigga. Go over there. Cuz.
All the clip farming. They know exactly what's going on. They know why they got that man there looking crazy.
Come on, bro.
Well, you didn't got mad over some.
I ain't getting mad over no pussy. I'm getting mad over you. It's just like, come on, it's just the principle.
Well,
and then you drooling, you make it weird it out.
Then there were multiple incidents of Adrien Broner putting his hands on people.
Mom, hey, stop playing my brother, bro. I ain't playing with your brother. You playing with me. Nah, don't hit me, bro.
Hey, we good, bro. Hey, me too, bro. Chill. Hey, me too. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Chill, bro.
Nah.
You good.
You keep playing with my brother, though.
Good, though, bro.
No, you don't say play with my brother, man.
I have not heard this man speak a coherent, clear sentence yet.
Don't play with my brother, man.
Bro, he's
This is my brother.
what's his
On
name?
top of this
Alien, I
being
wanna say
super
his name?
embarrassing for AB, a person around like that is just an absolute vibe killer. Dean the Great was shocked when four-time division world champion Adrien Broner told him he was broke and needed $1,000 for a haircut. AB being broke at this point is no surprise. I think we saw videos of him in child support court a while ago talking about he didn't have money.
I don't have them. I got rich friends. I do. I got rich friends. I got wealthy friends that take care of me.
Where's all the money coming from that you're flashing around on Instagram? Whose money is that?
So you're on it.
What asked him?
It's getting sent to me. I don't have it.
Who's sending you money?
My friends.
They're sending you. Why would they send you money?
Because I act if I need. Listen. I got a big heart. I got a big heart. I got a big heart. And when I did have money and everybody asked me for money, I gave it to them. And now that they see me that I need help, if I ask,
So tell us.
You know I'm broke, right?
You ain't broke, nigga. Rich in spirit, though.
No, right. Yeah. You give me $1,000, I'll cut my beard.
A band? You cut your beard?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Chat, for a band, though, he gonna cut his beard. What we talking about?
Give me a band, I'll cut my beard.
Hey, y'all better give them subs.
Give me a band, I'll cut my beard, God.
Hold
Cash app it.
on. You want right now?
Yeah.
You gotta show me you getting the proof first. You gotta cut that bit first.
Nah, that he can swipe now.
I ain't gonna lie, this shit gone, my boy. This shit gone, yo.
Bitch, bro.
God. This shit gone, chat. That shit gone, my boy.
Oh, y'all cut it, bro.
That shit gone. I'm gonna shave you cleaner than a...
That's crazy, bro.
You cleaner than some shave.
That's crazy, bro.
Damn, boy.
Damn, bro.
That might be it right there.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm sorry, baby. If you can watch, you can hear, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm cute again. God. I ain't gonna lie, hey. They can't deny me now. You know they ain't gonna tell me no. I ain't gonna get go.
Bro looking clean.
What's your mind, guy?
You done changed the nigga life, gang, in a sense of inspiration.
To go from Adrien, AB, all about billions, on tour with Rick Ross, around Mayweather all the time, to a random streamer loaning you a chain is crazy work.
Yeah. So we gon' bling you. We gon' bling you. We gon' bling you up. I know you ain't got much of a neck though.
Hey,
Big one.
And then there was a whole other situation with them pressing the dude who recorded the dude Dean kick a girl out, even though it was on stream.
Delete it. Delete it, gang.
Oh, yeah.
Delete it, gang.
I don't know why you even did that though.
Why would you do that, gang?
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, get up, gang.
I don't know why you would
Get up,
do
though.
that.
Get up, though.
Clout. We gonna give you clout.
Get up, though.
It wasn't for you.
Get up, get up, though, gang. Get up, gang.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm Nigerian.
He said he was Nigerian. That's the only funny part about it. What did that mean? He said, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I'm Nigerian. Okay.
Hey! What you mean Nigerian though? Don't be touching.
Delete
Hey,
it,
don't be
gang.
don't be getting pressed on my nigga though.
I'm not pressing on, bro.
Don't be getting pressed on my nigga though.
Delete it.
Fuck about none of that.
Delete it.
Delete that video, nigga.
Delete it.
And there was a reaction that I was gonna do. It was about how streamers are basically not all streamers are the best people to work for. This is one of the shit.
That's for her, you simp ass nigga. Delete that motherfucking video. Go to recently delete it.
Delete it, though.
You know what it is? Go to recently delete it, nigga.
Nigga knock you out, nigga. Playing.
My mama, nigga.
All that playing,
You
nigga.
touching my nigga. Fuck we talking about?
It's gone.
All that playing.
Go to recently delete it.
It's right here.
Hey, don't, and I'm taking you back there.
Priorities are totally f***ed up at this point. Then to cap off all this ridiculousness, Adrien Broner tries to tell Dean the Great's cameraman that he doesn't have enough money for an Uber. This man looks absolutely cooked out of his mind.
What?
Want me to let him know?
Or you can get it back. Alright, well, I'll make sure you get it back.
I don't got bread.
Wait, didn't old boys give him $1,000 to cut off his beard? So he should have some cake.
You got order? Order?
Yeah, I came in Uber yet.
Order?
I came in Uber yet.
You get Uber?
Do I have Uber? No.
Yes. Hey, stop recording, man.
I got you.
You ain't a fool that nigga.
Nah, never.
After he embarrassed himself all day, was an absolute clown on stream for another person to get paid, is going to tell them to stop recording. This dude, Adrien Broner, did not have enough money for Uber, which is still sad. But when you remember Adrien Broner at his height, how reckless he was about money, how much he didn't give a fuck about anything. I remember Jay-Z, Rock Nation offering him a deal back in the day. I think it was a 5-year contract for like $35 to $40 million. And he told Hove to suck his. It wasn't enough money for him. This man once uploaded a YouTube video of him ripping up money and flushing it down the toilet. Life humbles you fast.
Be respectful. You gotta lift the seat. Always lift the seat. Can't piss on the seat. But this is what I do to other bills, man. Real talk, look. Motherfuckers, they snuck. They had to sneak in my pocket. They had to sneak in my pocket. Don't keep another bill. They had to sneak in my pocket. They had to. They had to sneak in my pocket. They had to. That's what I do. Now we gonna get back to these other
These streamers are using AB for views, and Buddy drunk as f don't even realize that. But where's his family? Where's his team? Where's his people to rein him back in and to get him some help? Because he,
Like I said, that's the same thing that goes with the whole Lil Wayne situation. With him not being, I think it was his last album that he put out or whatever. And him not being actually even thought of for the Super Bowl that happened last year, because your team, bro, like your team failed you. His team failed him.
Clearly
That's it.
needs it. Damn, Cam, man. Hey, that's still one of the funniest things. African, Mexican. I bet he wishes he still had that money he used to be tossing up in Walmart that one time. He needs to get his shit together. Now these streamers are using his addiction for views. They are, and it deserves to be called out just like he does for acting the way he is. Going through all those clips definitely puts in context how bad Adrien Broner's situation is right now. How bad his health appears and his alcohol dependency, because he wasn't coherent that whole entire time. And at this point, he's just letting himself be exploited for views, to be a clown, to get other people paid. It's just sad and embarrassing all at once. That man needs...
All right, y'all. Let me know down in the comments down below. What are your thoughts about AB? If you had ever paid attention to AB whatsoever. Love each and every last one of y'all, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.